Right, so a bit more of a busy day than I was expecting, right? Sucks being the weekend and all, oh well. But I did manage to do a little bit of work on the pack here and there, right? While, being down to eat and some other minor things. So I'd like to say I got probably another third done of what we were doing. But there is some light at the end of the tunnel. So this is every file left that we need to edit, right? All opened, all ready to go, and everything else has been taken care of, but as you can see, there's still a decent chunk, so my hope is that we can get this all done tonight, then start tomorrow morning testing, going through things, making sure stuff isn't broken, and then release the pack, which isn't so bad, right? The weekend of the release is when the pack gets done, right? Ordered, updated. I think that's pretty decent. Now, there is some nice stuff. Like, files like this don't need a huge amount of changing. Just trying to remember whatever this item is meant to be. And I should be able to remember that nice and easy, because it should just be a jigsaw, right? Regardless, it should be. Problem is, I don't like having these blanket statements either. So while this fits the bill, because I'm using a jigsaw item, or X experience bottle item, in this scenario, I want it to be more specified, right? And that way, extra items don't get deleted. Like, you accidentally toss 2 out or something like that and you lose one of the resources. So I have been slower to do it by taking my time and adding in those extra little things, right? So this should be still a jigsaw. The resource is still these hearts, right? So ancient goes with ancient, vice versa. Oh, it is late, so I will be slurring words. I'm a very fatigue-heavy person, is the way to correctly sum it up. Hence why short bursts serve me a lot better. Yeah, so we just have to convert this experience bottle over to jigsaw and then add in the component section. So what I'm better off doing is going components, add in the brackets, Minecraft, custom model, data, 1997, and they should all start with 1. That's fine. And what we can do is change that to a jigsaw and copy and paste this over every single one. Right, so ancient, celestial, deep dark, enchanted, and facial, golden, together, and hopefully these are opened in the correct order. It does look like this is one of the ones where I did it properly in terms of alphabetized, right? So this should be soul, and it should go backwards, so starting from 19, 18, and so on. Oh, 8. Save all. It's also nice to have files like this where it's memorable what exactly I'm doing. God, did I just close one too many? Why does it feel like I closed one too many? It should have been material, which means that this should be pattern, aiming is last. Okay, thank God. Alright, for this one, it's still enchanted book, because it's looking for a specific enchant. It is still merged the pattern onto it, and that's the correct typing. Alright, so this one's fine. Also, enchanted books don't stack, so I don't have to worry about that. And you can sprint. Technically, you could cheat the system. Or it would still consume multiple enchant books if you throw them out. I suppose that's not as bad. Alright. That's interesting. These are all correct. Okay, that's good. Is this correct? Level, infinity. Yes, did I changed some of these already. Thank God. I didn't think we got up to Shulk, but I guess we did. That's fine. That's just looking for items. That's fine. The recipe files I'll probably leave to last. because they're probably gonna annoy me most of all. Okay, so we are summoning the rounded bud. Move these out of the way, so I can close the loot tables. What we need is Jigsaw, Nexus, rounded bud. Nice and simple, it is called rounded bud. That's that. And then it destroys the original item, which is fine. Jigsaw 203. This I'm curious about, but I assume it's the correct one. Leave the recipes. Now this is a curious one, because it's meant to be a custom item. Sort of is, right? Well, it was an enchanted book, it should now be a jigsaw. But I didn't at any point set it up. So I guess that's something we do have to do, which is a little bit different, which is nice. I don't think I will make it complete. But at least a bit. So it should be amethyst _ pickaxe. Yeah. The barb saber is the correct one to use because they're both jigsaws. Will be a different model. Now I'm curious if I preserve the model correctly. Any of these? None of these are the resource pack. Minecraft, models, item, jigsaw. A, B, C, D, E, F, D, H, I, J. That was to be expected. Question is, where would I put it? Probably Nexus, probably Special, and then Amethyst Pickaxe completed. Yeah, perfect. Special, and then Enchanter's Nexus. That should be correct, and it should be on 2. Save. Change that to 2. And we won't worry about the stats or anything, and I'll probably adjust that at some other point. But I need to look up the other components. This is meant to have a special use. And not quite be usable by the player. It is there, and it should look... wants to give it to me. Shit. Didn't. Is that the scenario? That's kind of dumb. If you have the creative inventory open and it tries to go into your inventory. F3... God, F3T? F3T is the XPack reset. These look like a pickaxe. It does, perfect. Looks just like an amethyst pickaxe. Shiny. Stats, don't worry. Name, don't worry. We'll fix that at some point. I do need the loot table. Places that. Now, this stuff is an issue. I have to remember the ordering of them. Which it should be this recipe, because they should always work backwards, I think. But also, no? Also, no. This recipe? This recipe. Yeah, so all these need to be fixed. Wherever the folder is. They will all be Nexus resources. So let's pick 1, 2, and 3. I should probably pull them out already. What is this recipe? So it's 2, 8 through 10, 208, 209, and 210. I will say these are fairly easy to swap as long as we know what items we're going after. And on the amethyst pick, same thing. Jigsaw. This should be 209 and this should be 2010. Sorry, 210. And everything else should be fine. Save, close, done. We'll leave the recipes for last, I think. Why did I leave these? Alright, because the deletion I wanted to change to... we actually kind of just got rid of. Which I don't have open anyway. Recipes, lightning board, now just pick. Right, I basically want this and that. Paste instead of the kill command there. So I want the functions to minus. Save that. Paste is definitely the grindstone. Be one of these. Right, the problem was that you can mix and match. We ran into before. There's no sort of priority to them. So by eliminating it one by one, it prevents the player messing up, which is better than this, unfortunately. Because I can't specify it to be a different item, meaning sometimes it won't be consumed. I mean, I could just call that a perk. Sometimes the materials you put in don't get consumed. Actually, oh, this is worse. This is a little bit of testing. I'm not sure when this was added because I have not seen any reference to it in any of the tooltips. But execute as entity type equals item, sort equals nearest. Add at s. Run and say hi. Did I limit that? I didn't limit it. That's why a ton of eggs popped out. Yeah. Alright, so that says hi. Now what we want, let's do that. So they're on the same aisle, basically. But we now have at n. So this should work as the recovery. Again, so the raw iron. But it says as the name tag. Maybe the name... no, the name tag shouldn't be nearest. How do I test exactly what I'm trying to test? NBT equals item, brackets, ID, raw iron. They're occupying the same space. No, okay, this is not useful. So what I was hoping it would do is not find itself, but it still finds itself. Which makes add n, I don't know, just kind of pointless to me, right? I suppose it's better than searching for nearest. It might overall have value, right? But in the purpose of replacing the drop crafting recipes, it has no value whatsoever, because it doesn't exclude itself, right? You can find the at nearest. Yes, but at P is always yourself, correct? In that sense, it must be. So never mind, that is not a tree worth barking up. So in other words, this should still just be the kill command instead. There's nothing I can really do about it. Means I don't have to edit any of the pastes because I've already done the drops. Oh, are they still targeting golden carrots? No, they're targeting jigsaw food actually. So I was wrong in closing that. This is paste. Give me the color red. It should be paste yellow. It's the one I closed. It should be looking for jigsaws, I believe. I'd rather just use the jigsaw food option. That's another set of files done. All the pastes can go. We're almost just down to full recipes. Alright, so we have the barbed pole unstrung, which I believe does not use fermented spider eyes anymore. It uses snowballs, which I also need to, at some point, figure out how exactly they work, because I know you can change the particles that they break into. I can't quite remember how. Either way, they're the only real great throwable item in the game, unfortunately. So it should be 3 barbs. This one I kind of have to look up. Oh, and we also have to make a turtle shell shield. Okay, good. Bundle TNT, meat. Okay. 2, 3, 4. That doesn't help me at all. I would assume I go pufferfish, guardian, elder guardian, right? Makes sense. It's now 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. I might as well change it straight away. Now snowball. And this is the same thing. Snowball. So 3, 4, 5. So this should be 4. This should be 5. Everything else should be fine. Spawns it in. It itself is still a fermented spider eye. It's not throwable. Alright. Rush trim. So it destroys everything but brushes, and then it destroys everything that is a brush. This is actually a nice easy one. And we still do the loot tables. So it should be... brush, blade, brush. And then whatever the animal is. The first one should be... You can keep the rabbit hide, I just have to replace these for starters. I do have to look at the rabbit hide. Assume they're still alphabetized. 4, 2, 1, 2. So, yeah. Fox Panda. Yeah, they're in the credits. Fox Panda. Polar Bear Rabbit. Alright, and that one's done. We have the Piglin Belts. One's a Piglin Belt. Alright, tropical fish is different now. But the string should still be the same. So tropical fish should definitely be jigsaw. Jigsaw. Food. Mob. And we're looking for gas. 518. And we assume the string is correct, but, you know, I might as well do the due diligence. String, Strider, 4. 4. Perfect. That should all be fine. Once over. The turtle shield we also have to make. Yeah, because I'm summoning it anyway, so I might as well make it. So we need to add a new folder. Shield, because I haven't made them. And then inside the shield, what we want to do is copy over the jigsaw again. From the unique weapons. Shield. This should be turtle shell. It's in the shield folder, I don't have to call it shield. Problem is, we do have to copy all this over. Means I will probably edit it tomorrow morning or something when I have a little bit of time. So I have to balance everything, reword everything. What we'll do for now is go field / turtle shell. Copy that over. Paste that in. And it destroys everything but itself. Fine. Alright, egg recipes. We need to add in freezers, bogged, and armadillos. As well as fix some of these up, because the items themselves are different. Armadillo. We have the bogged. Then we have the breeze. Now, I know this one is a wind charge. Nice and simple. It could also be the only wind charge, so that should be 1. The bogged is a bone. But no idea what number. Go loot tables, we find B, the bone, and we go bogged. Interesting. I'm not sure I've got the number 2, considering it's one I added last, but cool. And then the armadillo is the new scoots. What are they called? They're called armadillo scoots. That should be 1 as well. Now, problem is we have a whole bunch of these that are incorrect because they're not tropical fish. And jigsaws. Going through, and this is where sleepiness does not do well. This is just a giant wall of text. Luckily the movement is always the same. All the time of undyings are fine. The next thing we're looking for is like rotten flesh and then beef. Rotten flesh. Numbering of these is gonna be awful. The season, I've been paying attention to this in the background too, right? How often you get blindness in this season might be a little bit rough. So I should probably think about changing that. Polished shell is still correct, leather is still correct. The sea is still correct, gold ingots still correct. I can't remember if I made them. Not gold ingots. These should be snowballs. And from memory, it was 3, 4, 5. Right, it was down 1. I see that's an issue, right? Because they're different numbers. I mean, the recipe, as long as the recipe matches the output, it really doesn't matter. We'll do that. In fact, that's probably what... Oh, that one's right. Guardian, snowball. Did I save it? No. Yeah, so this is probably going to be one of the longer ones to end up fixing. Guardian... Right, I didn't make eggs for Elder Guardians. Chickens are eggs, diamonds, cookies are jigsaws now. Cooked beef is also jigsaws now. Bone is fine. Laser rod is fine. Alright, I'm going to come back to that one. I don't really want to do these either. We'll start with this nice short one. Okay. So this should be a jigsaw. And it is a heated bud into a rounded bud. Also the wrong one. Guys, it would probably save me time instead of going through the folders if I just opened up the resource pack. Oh well. Rounded bud is a heated bud. 202, 202, 202. 202. That one's fine. This is any trimmed item with pig hide. So we'll just double check that. Rabbit hide, pig, 3. And they will go to the right. crafting spots. Another one down. That's super long. That's kind of short. That's kind of long. It's definitely long. You can just look at the scroll bar. Oh, apparently that one's the shortest. Or one of the shortest. Okay. So these are looking for an enchanted book and an experience bottle, which is wrong. This should be a jigsaw. That's fine, and then this handles the actual data. These are also looking for that, so that's wrong. These ones I do have to look up the data. Uncommon item check, epic. These are for the crystals, I think. The enchanting system. And attributes. Then we have Nether Star 1. I think that should be fine. The Nether Star first, N. And this should be any boss soul. Should be 1. Good. After that, we had the shards. I really can't remember. We did them earlier today. Jigsaw. Resources. Starting from uncommon is 20. And the attribute should be very last at 23. Uncommon. 120. Epic. 121. 122. And 123. Go to the right places. It's fine. And then this one was fine. So they're all good. Good. Actually, there was more folders for us to do. I did not open everything and thinking about it. What I left were the worst ones. 2 folders. The boss powers. No, the empower. Yeah, the empower. And shulk exchange and enchant. This one is a huge headache. Because I made a lot of custom enchants right before we got a custom enchanting system. Oh, the joy. Oh well. It doesn't use the enchanting table, so it's kind of better to be functional rather than enchant. Alright, this one's kind of short. Looking for raw copper, then I'll find everything else. That's fine. This is looking for raw copper, raw iron, raw gold, netherite scrap. That's fine. This one is looking for the amethyst shards. 8, 9, 10. So that's fine. We change that to 4. This one is looking for jigsaw and something else. Nether Star. I know this is meant to be the stone. What is this? This is the final step. I believe it's taking the enchanted droplets. So both should be jigsaw. Jigsaw, Nexus this time. This should be the cooled bud. C. And the enchanted droplets. So 222 and 204. 204. I read them backwards. That's the hope. Ugh. Yeah, 222. Alright. Done. Okay. The game significantly longer now. We've infused paper, which is glowing sack and paper. That's not the custom model, so that's fine. Then we have blank rune. This should now be paper. We're looking for a custom name. Paper. Problem is, I rename these so they don't actually have any unifying sense. Problematic. This one becomes complicated. Oh, no, it doesn't, because I have 2 names set. Never mind. Open that. And open that one. What we will do is get rid of that. God. I hate having to remember this. Fold. False. then color, whatever the color is, then italic, just always use false, and then text. It's the correct order. Absolutely annoying. Alright, so the lesser rune is green, and it is called a lesser rune. We have a greater rune, and that color is light purple. Rune Carver's Jewel is also incorrect. Jigsaw. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna open the jigsaw. It'll definitely be better in the long run. Minecraft, models, items, jigsaw. Yeah, because now I can just roll without opening something every single time. It's a little harder to read, but that's fine. 401 is what we're looking for there. That you can see. Though technically you can turn anyone into it. I do like the idea of being able to convert all of them, but I'm gonna say no. Minecraft. Custom model data. 1997, 401. Ink sac, that's fine. Phantom membrane, but not these specific phantom membranes. That's also going to be fine. Right, the barb pole throwable. It was, oh god. One of these is now snowballs. No, one of these is, I can't remember. Fermented spider eye is still barb pole. Still number 5? No, it's 2. Alright, so that should be 2, that should be 1. And then membrane. I think it's bat wings now. So we double check. And membrane, bat, V3, correct, good. That one's fine. These are just looking for specific plants, so they should all be fine, because they don't do anything complex. Ender pearls, and then a flint steel, that should be fine. I didn't change any of these mob drops. And with this ender pearl, the flowers though, are definitely different. Definitely different. I don't remember if I made them jigsaws. Crimson blue, yeah, I did. Fine, because that means we can go to this. Look for jigs, look for nexus. So it becomes unsufferable to read. Oh, but I can highlight them all. Okay, so the first one is Crimson Blutes. And deletes the jigsaw. So the Crimson is going to be, why are these not alphabetized? 2-4. Alphabetized because they are in the correct order. Making this a lot easier. 227, and then lastly 228. Right, just make sure Stony Blossom, Pale Lily, Gleam, yep. Ooh. Right, and then the pastes. Choose the flower stems instead. Which were still jigsaws. I don't think I've used golden carrot anywhere else, so we should actually be able to do this. Okay, so again, we need to find one here. They should be in the food section, which I think was 5. And with the mob drops. Yeah. Luckily for me, I do have their custom names. That makes it a little bit easier. This is the Lily. That is 5:30. Which we should do this smart as well. Please be long enough. It is not. Screw you. Suppose I can do it from there. Alright, so first, get rid of the custom name. And then it was 5:30. Replace them all at once. Done. Done. And this one, the same thing from custom model data. But it's not much longer. This is now the gleam petals, so that's 29. You get the gist by now, so I don't need the monologue. Be one more? No, because they're not used in the paste. They should be used in something else, actually. I'm not seeing the recipe for it, so I guess not. Paste, 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 paste. Yeah, no. That's fine. Actually, I think it's a cauldron recipe. Yeah. They should all be fine. They just all have an extra bracket, right? 2, 3, 4. Didn't miss any. Nope. Alright, that's another one done. Now this. Already changed turtle shell shield. Requires a shield. It requires knowledge shells. That's fine. Gold ingot. This is piglin belt. That is wrong. That is the ghast. This is 518. String, Strider was still 74. Hard because when I cut items from sections, I also change the numbers. I probably shouldn't do. I'm still 4. Raw iron, globe banner, that should be correct. TNT plus different string, that should be correct. Beef, mutton, and pork chop, that'll be correct because they're nothing special. We already changed this one, so that's fine. This one was the confusion. Unstrung, bold, barb, strung. Requires a turtle shell. Right, that's the custom model. Requires special string. Requires a special feather. Mented spider eye 5. That should be the barb pole itself, which is still 5, so that's fine. This is the saber. Again, uses the pole. Pacific bone, that's fine. These are all looking for different leggings with the piglin belt. So we should just double check that. Gold ingot, piglin belt, 4, perfect. They should all be fine. Then we have this looking for iron nugget, which is wrong. We have the snowball, and make sure it's the right snowball. Being the iron nail, being number 6 now. And trips the armor. This is to make turtle armor, which is the same sort of thing. String, knowledge shell instead of string, and iron. string's different though. One should use cat. No. One uses sheep at 2. One uses spider at 3. 2 and 3. 2, 3. Good. Wow, we still have a long way to go. Just looking for rabbit hide. Count of 3 and specific string. Done. Now this section. Yeah, I need to do this on mass. This is the fletching table. I also got to check this because that seems to come up a lot, and I thought we replaced them all. Environment. One, I need to close this. And wherever the folder is. Nope, not that one. Alright. Yeah, so the fact that this still exists is semi-bad. Or is it? Is tinkering correct? I think tinkering is correct. But also not. That makes sense. Functions, equipment tinkering. Please let the template still be named correctly. Block, then thing. Block, then thing with an underscore. Block, then thing with an underscore. Oh, so opaque. Okay, so that's fine. It's this that needs to get changed entirely. T. It's now just equipment tinkering. We'll stop. Place that. Alright, but the ones we need to edit specifically, well, these. Yeah. Those full well. I just hate this, right? Fact that they're line by line. What we need to do is edit all of these. The Tinkerer's template thingamabobs. I should open the nether scrap resource. This is the resource pack. It is the right scrap. There it is. Basically what I need to convert. Do I need to convert the custom model data? Weapon offhand. Creates weapon, offhand qualities, no. I think I'm fine to just delete the internals. Makes it a bit better. Yeah, and that clears them on both. Perfect. And if this wasn't so long. Only 2 more rows. Thank God. Okay. Except, God, did I save the file before editing it? That's the issue. Why did I not think about that? I should have closed it. Any of these glaringly wrong? Jigsaw, snowball, gold ingot. I'm gonna say no. I did just, though, close a recipe, and I don't remember what it is, basically. Structure, so that was the fletching table, so it's either below or above it. Polished basalt seems correct in my head, being the other really long one. Yeah, and that should mostly be the same thing. In fact, it's only the tinkerers, it looks like. Thank God. Makes me happy to edit it. Weirdly, look at that. The mob item thing did not get replaced. I don't quite get, because we did do it on mass, did we not? Ugh. Was equipment underscore tinkering. Yeah, why is it... No, it did replace, I'm losing it. I'm going sleepy. Whatever you weird things are doing. Cool. Go away. Go away. You're all buffed up from the season. At least they're spamming their abilities, which we do like. Are you up here? I think he was. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. They should be doing damage. No, they're just fast. You can't spam them. It's only 2 attack damage at a time. Broke my board. Broke my ground. Yeah, put a bunch of lanterns down. Annoying is the word for you. Sleepy is the word for me. Alright, square brackets. The count on the brackets is also off again. I'm glad I just saw it with this. Yippee, we got a heart somewhere. I swear I can do this so much quicker if I just copy it from the actual file instead. That just undo what I did because I didn't save it. No, thank God, because I did accidentally drag it onto the document. Let me just put it over here. I go from custom model data to the square bracket. I should be going further. There's one over. Yeah, look how much better this is. Oops, that was not the next line. Alright, that should be all of them. We have to worry about the bracket situation. Oh. Another scrap, good. Exactly the same. Red goes away. We go to 2. We just go through them all. No 7. There's a 9 though. Interestingly. I guess they're the ones already fixed. I don't think there's a... Nope, there is 10. There are 11? 11 in the poisons. Are these incorrect? They are. Makes me think there are a lot of brackets are incorrect. Suppose I could just look solely for 5 brackets and replace them with 4s. So detect them as a bad line? They do. Do I accept that these are all incorrect? Kind of looks like they are. I think a lot of cases they are definitely incorrect. So we'll call it a day. If things are broken, I guess putting brackets back is going to be my mission. Alright. 1 to go, sort of. At least then we got the majority of them done today. It's more just a rework rather than porting. And then tomorrow we can finally start testing the pack and make sure it works. Not too bad. I did want to open the jigsaw again and go down to the food section. So I want it full screen like that. So from the mob drops. What size? Fine. Okay. The glazes are fine, bones are fine. Bone. There's a jigsaw. These are frogs, so these should be cookies, I believe. Nope, they're beef. It's all 501. 501. I assume they go in order, Shulker? Yeah. We'll say they do. Little fish. It's Warden, then B. So I do have to skip one. B is 505. Time cube 506. 505, 506. Slime 507. Ocelot should be a diamond. Egg and a pearl. Feather. Snowball. These I did have to check. And we'll do it the easy way. Open up the data pack, the resource pack. Guardian is 4. Pufferfish is 3. Rebirth, flint, steel, globe, gold, heart of the sea, leather's all fine. Alder shell is fine, phantom membranes were fine. Rabbit hides were fine, raw iron is fine, there's the next jigsaw, the run fleshes. We start at 510. And husk is next, cool. We'll assume these are in the right order. A horse. Villager, 515. Snow golem is a snowball. String. Bowstring, times of undying. Then we're back to fish with cod. Starting at 517. 18, 5, 19. And apparently I've been clicking 7 instead. Make sure cod, ghast, glow squid, nope. No, cod, ghast, glow squid, salmon, squid, tadpole. 20, 521, and then tropical fish is 523. Alright, save, close, close. Cool. Close these for now. Alright, so that means all we have left to figure out is how I'm reworking the enchanting system. Which is a pain in the ass because there are lots and lots of files like this. The nice thing is, no, there is no nice thing because I have to completely fix the wording, right? Because it has to go in the correct order, which isn't so bad because text is at the other end. You know, we might as well do that now, actually. Final thing. Pick the enchants. Basically, what we have to do is add to one side all of that and remove it from the other. Basically, God, there is actually no good way to do this because I can't, because they all have different colors. I have to do it folders by folders, I think, is the only way, right? Because these are gold, purple, green, gold as well, I think. Please be gold. Yeah, gold as well. And then attributes are red. Pop it over there. Double up? No, it did double up. Yeah, okay. Ugh. Incorrect brackets? No, it's just the new text. Basically, we go Minecraft lore, the text, and we have to go bold. Now the brackets are wrong too. No, they're not. Fine. We have to go bold. And it was color. Then it was italics, and I definitely want to double check this in case I am completely wrong. Do I have anything with lore text that's colored? No, there's way too many things on it. They're all white. I really have nothing with lore text that isn't white. God. Whatever. Should have data get, surely. No 3? Yes, good. Alright, so all goes bold, color, italic, text. Bold, color, italic, text. Bold, color, italic, text. Okay. If we do that, it adds everything to one side. That's fine. Not fine. I need to add it here as well. But this is also the wrong brackets. Ah, God, this is way too much to change. I undo. Nah, this still made it. I need to sleep. I can't figure this out. Alright. I will get up tomorrow, do that, and then hopefully it's just a day of testing, fine-tuning, and then pack's ready to go. Fingers crossed. Anyway, whoever's hanging out, thank you. Anyone watching the post, thank you.